At the beginning of the film, we observe tipsy men partying in a bar. Several of them stand behind the bar and discuss the unfair treatment of their bosses and working conditions in general. Soon their attention is drawn to a heavily drunk woman who literally falls asleep on one of the sofas. Paul looks at Cassandra more and more and says that someone will definitely take advantage of her. Jerry decides to take a chance and approaches the woman, who is already looking for her phone. The man offers to help Cassandra and drive her home. The woman has little understanding of what is going on and where she is, so she agrees. In the taxi, Jerry decides to change his address and invites his new acquaintance to his house for a drink. The man lays a drunken Cassandra on the bed and soon starts kissing her. Despite requests to stop, Jerry takes things further and further. Suddenly, Cassandra stops pretending to be drunk and asks the man what he is doing. In the morning, the woman returns home eating an appetizing hot dog. The construction workers whistle after Cassandra, but the lady cuts them off with a glance. Upon returning home, the woman makes notes in her notebook and writes down Jerry's name. At the same time, some other names are marked in red. At breakfast, Cassandra is subjected to a light interrogation from her father. The woman lies that she was delayed at work at the coffee shop due to an over-ordering of goods. At work, Cassandra has a conversation with her partner. Gail is sure the woman is just rotten in the place. Soon, at work, Cassandra runs into an acquaintance. Ryan recognizes the girl and reminds her that they went to medical college together in their second year. The man asks why Cassandra works at a place like that, but then realizes it was rude. Ryan jokingly suggests the woman spit in his coffee for it, and she does it. The man is almost embarrassed and asks Cassandra out on a date. The woman is meaningfully silent, and that night goes to a bar where a substance-addicted man meets her. Neil kisses her and persistently hits on her despite her refusals. Cassandra stops pretending to be drunk and asks what this behavior is all about. The woman scares Neil and tells him that he is not a nice guy at all. Cassandra goes to bars every week, pretends to be drunk, and every week someone takes her out and tries to get under her skirt. The woman gets a confession from Neil that he doesn't want to do any night games with her. After that, Cassandra leaves and puts the man's name in her notebook. The woman looks at an old photo and says goodnight to Nina, her old friend. In the morning, Cassandra sees a gift from her parents on the table. Her mother is shocked that the woman forgot her birthday. She says that since Cassandra left college with Nina, everything fell apart. The woman started working in a coffee shop, living with her parents, stopped making friends or being interested in relationships. Cassandra opens a gift and sees a suitcase there, her parents gently hinting to her that it's time to live on her own. At work, the woman retells the story to Gail. Ryan unexpectedly arrives at the cafe and asks the woman out again. This time, Cassandra decides to accept lunch. Her parents get excited about the fact that the woman is getting out somewhere other than work. At lunch, Cassandra has quite a pleasant time. However, Ryan is perplexed why a woman who was doing so well suddenly decided to drop out of college. The date goes great, and the couple has fun with each other. In the evening, Ryan supposedly accidentally brings the woman to his house and asks if she wants to come over. Cassandra agrees with a sour smile, but the man realizes he has made an oversight. The woman leaves afterwards, feeling disappointed. However, a few days later, Cassandra does go to the hospital where the man works. She and Ryan resume communication. One day, the man decides to stay at a coffee shop after closing time. Ryan reminisces about his classmates and tells the woman the shocking news. It turns out that a certain Alex Monroe will soon marry one model. This news makes Cassandra feel unhinged. At home, the woman studies Alex's profile and sees a comment from Madison, her old friend. Cassandra invites her to meet and get her drunk. The woman mentions some dark situation, after which she and Nina dropped out of college. Madison explains that if you have a reputation as a cheap girl, it's hard to believe that you were taken advantage of by someone against your will. Cassandra says that she's sorry her friend never changed. The woman then pays a good-looking man to flirt with Madison and goes to a room with her. Later, Cassandra receives many voicemails from her friend. Madison is scared that while she was drunk, she felt as though she was taken advantage of by some man. Cassandra smiles contentedly and crosses the woman off her list. Her next target is Volker. Cassandra follows a young girl pretending to be a makeup artist who works for an incredible music group. The girl turns out to be a fan of hers. and happily offers to show Cassandra the way to the cafe where the filming will take place. After that, the woman goes to Volker's office. Cassandra reminds the dean how she didn't believe Nina's accusations against Alex Monroe and defended the guy. Volker believes that anyone is innocent until proven otherwise. Cassandra informs her that in that case, since it was Nina's own fault, the dean won't mind finding out that her daughter didn't go home after school. Cassandra took the girl to the same room where Nina was abused. Volker's daughter is now with a few guys who have been drinking a bit. The dean loses her temper and begs Cassandra to tell her where her daughter is. The woman points out that things are different when it comes to someone you love. When Volker admits she's wrong, the woman reveals that her daughter is actually sitting in a diner, waiting for a musical group to show up. Cassandra returns home, quarreling with a man at an intersection on the way. Ryan waits for the woman and reminds her about the cinema. However, Cassandra reports that she's very tired and wants to rest. In the evening, the woman pretends to be drunk again and meets Paul. As they leave the bar, Ryan suddenly spots them. Cassandra stops pretending to be drunk and tells the guy that she can explain everything. However, Ryan doesn't want to listen to the woman and just leaves. Paul guesses that Cassandra was only pretending to be drunk, and in fact, she is the girl who recently scared Jerry. The next day, the woman visits Green, who used to work as a lawyer. The man lets Cassandra in, realizing that he needs to pay for his sins. The woman reminds him that Green was hired by Alex Monroe. The man was intimidating Nina to get the girl to take out a statement against his client. Green says that he remembers the girl and her name, and realizes that he deserves revenge for his act. The man becomes slightly deranged and says that he can't sleep because of how much evil he has done to the many girls he has hurt. Cassandra forgives the lawyer, who sincerely repents to her for his actions. The woman goes to the car, where the man is waiting for her. Cassandra informs him that he doesn't need to go to the lawyer's house. Afterwards, the woman visits Nina's mother. The lady advises Cassandra to abandon her revenge plan and just move on with her life, enjoying every day. Back at home, the woman deletes her profile, with the help of which she followed Alex. Cassandra then goes to Ryan and decides to make up with him, apologizing for everything that happened at the bar. At first, the man says he doesn't know if he should give her a second chance. However, after a while, Ryan finds the woman, forgives her, and kisses her, asking her out on a date. The man and Cassandra spend a lot of time with each other, and soon even move in together. The woman also decides to introduce Ryan to her parents and invites him to dinner. Cassandra tries to follow the advice and enjoys every day together with her other half. At dinner, everything goes great, and Ryan is liked by the woman's parents. Soon, on the doorstep of her home, Cassandra runs into Madison. The woman reveals that after the situation with her boyfriend, she has been thinking about a lot of things, including Nina. The woman tells Cassandra that when she was a student, a video went viral online one time. Madison hands over an old phone that has the video on it. Cassandra watches the video of Nina's abuse and sees her Ryan in it. The woman shows the video to Ryan and says she is ready to send it out to everyone in his address book. Cassandra won't do this on one condition: if the man tells her where Alex Monroe's bachelor party will be held. Ryan does so and asks the woman to forgive him. However, Cassandra silently walks away, ending their relationship. Soon, a woman puts on a nurse's costume and goes to a bachelor party. Cassandra gets everyone present drunk and then calls Alex upstairs with her. The woman handcuffs him to the bed, saying that this is how she ensures her safety during the dance. When Alex asks her name, Cassandra calls herself Nina Fisher, a pendant with the letter H hanging around her neck. The woman also says that she put something in her drink, which is why all of Alex's friends have already passed out. The man guesses that Nina's friend is in front of him. Cassandra says that Alex is the reason she and her friend dropped out of study, even though they really wanted to be doctors. The woman is about to carve her friend's name into the man. However, Alex manages to free one arm and attacks Cassandra. Using his knee and a pillow, the man smothers her. In the morning, Alex's friend stops by Alex's room. Joe helps the man deal with his hysteria and calls Cassandra's death an accident. Afterward, Joe helps Alex dispose of the evidence. Cassandra's parents begin to sound the alarm over their daughter's disappearance. The detectives talk to Ryan, but he lies that he doesn't know where his ex-girlfriend might have gone. Alex's wedding day arrives. Ryan, who is there, receives a delayed text message from a former lover on his phone. At the same moment, Lawyer Green finds a strange message in his envelope. The man reads a note from Cassandra, in which the woman informs him that she went to Alex Monroe's bachelor party on Saturday. The woman asks him to inform the police if she doesn't return, and to give them the phone with the video of Nina being abused. Cassandra's friend finds an envelope containing her pendant in the coffee shop. The police search the area near the place of Alex's bachelor party and find ashes with Nina's pendant. In her SMS, Cassandra tells Ryan to have a good time at the wedding and sends her and Nina's regards. At the same moment, the police show up at the celebration. Joe escapes, but Alex is taken away to investigate the tragedy that happened to Cassandra, as well as Nina. This is the end of the film. Thank you all for watching this video to the end. Give this video a like, write in the comments what you think about this film, and see you in new videos.